Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Leos. Brenda here with your general finance and career forecast for the month of June. So let's jump right in. These are done in increments of beginning or first, second, third, and fourth week of the month of June, okay? And you can read it as a collective, take the energy the way you want, every single card, and the energy may not resonate with every single one of you, but if it does, run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. Coming in the beginning of the month, you've got the Wings card, and it says you're rising above money issues. Your business may be taking off. You may see some profit. You could be involved in spiritual work. This is your life purpose, and you are on a mission. It's almost like something's happening here that was divinely orchestrated for some of you. You feel as though this was your destiny. You feel as though this was what you were meant to do. I think in the past you may have had money problems, money challenges, but you're rising above those money issues. And you realize that with a new business, if this is a new business, it takes time before the business takes off, but you're going to find that because you're so good at what you do, it will. I see a profit coming in very soon for you. This card's representing that. And you could be involved in some sort of holistic or energy or spiritual healing work. It's your life purpose. You're on a mission. I do believe that, those of you that feel guided to do this, you should step out there and do it, because when we listen to spirit telling us and giving us these little nudges, tugs and pulls, we should listen. Coming in next, you've got money matters. Now, money matters a lot now. Okay, watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. So you may be seeing a profit coming in, those of you that may have opened up a business here, and often it has to do with the time of year too. I mean, I was self-employed my whole life. I could tell you exactly the month where things would be slow. And I could tell you where my best month was. So timing is of the essence as well. Planning, if you have a business, to run promotions or sales or advertise more in those months where you feel that things are slower, kind of piques everybody's interest more, and you may find that it might not decrease as much. Money's very important right now, so watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected, and that's what I was saying about when you're in business, or perhaps it's just the way the economy is right now. Everybody globally is concerned about money. Whether they have it or they don't, they're being mindful of what they do have, and they're spending, and this is very important when you're in business as well. So I do think that, you need to be prepared for the unexpected. And if you do have a business, I would say this is the time to invest in projecting out more marketing, advertising, or something whereby you're still generating an interest to your channel, or to your business. Okay. Now, the Hangman comes in at the end, and the Hangman is about you feeling as though things are slow and you're hanging in limbo and nothing's moving fast. But this is a temporary situation, and it's okay to take a time out. This gives you time to think about your future, what it is you're going to plan when you do get down out of this slow mode. This is about you remaining truthful and remaining, standing in your own integrity and not changing. But this is about you not giving everything away either. Don't sacrifice too much to get what it is you want, is what they're telling me. So this is a temporary position. She always has, or he has, light around their head. That means they're busy. Even behind the scenes, you can be thinking about things. So if things are slow, you're not making a lot of sales in that part of your business, you can be planning, as I had said, how can I generate traffic to me? How can I work on that? So behind the scenes, when you're busy, you don't have time to think about that. But when you are quiet, that's when you need to do that, okay? Coming in the second week, you've got the card Spiral, and it says out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend. Your career may be revisiting a job, promotion, or a connection. Okay, so out of control. You may feel as though things are spinning out of control right now with the economy and the way our world is right now, in the finance sector of the world. But also, you're climbing the ladder. A spiral, you can go up or you can go down. Right? So some of you may be feeling that things are going by too quickly. You're not making the money that you want to make right now. However, you will see a profit. And I do think that you just need to breathe in and breathe out and take yourself to center. Balance yourself. Climbing the ladder, think of the word climb. Climb's not an easy thing to do, right? You're not catapulting yourself up. You are climbing, and that takes work and effort. Okay, that takes time to put yourself out there and to work on your goals and your job and your career. But you are on an upward trend because I see you doing this. You could be going back to revisit a job you used to do, and now it could just be a social visit, but I think you could be going back to find out little things through the grapevine. Okay, you're not stealing anything. You're just connecting, in the right circles here. There could be a promotion coming in, but making a good connection is important. Okay, so if you're at a job, some of you, if you're not self-employed, you may be going and revisiting a job you used to do. You may have heard that there's been a connection. Somebody said, hey, they put the little seed in your ear, they're hiring and it's a different position, and you may even be making more money if you go and apply for it. Coming in next, you've got the taking steps. And this says action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So this is all about pushing yourself, getting yourself out there, forcing yourself to do something that you're dragging your feet on, but in your heart of hearts, you need to do it. Okay, so you need to take action to get where you want to go. So one foot in front of the other, we have to get moving to keep moving. So if you do have a connection here and somebody's dropped a seed in your ear and said, hey, there's an opening here, if you're interested, I wouldn't hesitate, because there's always going to be somebody who's going to jump in that position on you if you don't. So I would go after what it is you want and don't hesitate. Timing is of the essence. The next card you got is a Ten of Wands. A Ten of Wands says you are a very hard worker. You push yourself to the limit. You take on a heavy load, and that's not beneath you. But you want something that is going to bring you more balance into your life. You want to be able to do your job and actually enjoy it. Okay, so I think you're going to find that all that hard effort and burden that you were carrying is going to be better. You're going to be lighter. Maybe you're going to be making more money with less hours, or maybe you're going to be self-employed where you're in control of your time and your effort. But definitely things are going to improve here. You're no longer going to be the beast of burden, and you're not taking on other people's jobs and problems either. Okay, so this is about making your life is going to get easier for you. Now, coming in the third week, you've got the seal. And the seal says a business contract, documents, a gift of money. Now, your career could involve writing, could be clerical, could be paperwork, and you could be staying put. Okay, so there could be a new job coming in where you're going to sign, seal, and it's going to be signed, sealed, and delivered, a done deal. Okay, it's a contract that is legal and binding, and you're going to be there for a while. It's job security, right? You're going to notice that with this job, you may be offered a little bit more money too, and it's going to feel like a gift. Or there could be increments of bonuses with this particular job or business. It might involve writing. Maybe you are working with a job where you're working, you have to write things out a lot. You could be working in clerical, right? And medical and things. There may be paperwork that you're involved with this particular type of job. Coming in next, for some of you, you've got the moving up. It says you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Yeah, all this is leading to that, right? So I do think that, maybe you're getting a new job, you're getting a new position here, whereby you're going to find that money will be better. You're going to have more security. You have the ability for promotion and the ability to grow and expand with this particular job some of you are going to be taking on. Okay, it's going to be better for you. You could be moving to a better office. Maybe you're moving to a better home. Maybe you're setting up business and working virtually from your home. That can be coming in as well for some of you. But you're going to see that you're increasing your power and your status, which brings you in promotion, which brings you in more benefits and money. Now, the King of Pentacles shows up below, and look at this. He's the Midas Touch King. He lands on his feet, comes up smelling like a rose no matter what. Very good in business, very mindful about money, very professional in that department. This person steps up, and maybe you're taking on that role of being all those elements and energy that he's got. However, you could be being guided by somebody. You might be leaning into somebody in the financial sector. Maybe you're speaking to somebody about investments, or maybe lending and loaning, institutions for money. Okay, but it's a card of landing on your feet. It's a Midas touch. You can't go wrong. Things will work out for you. If you're applying for a business loan, I think you'll get it. If you want to raise, I think you're going to get it. Yeah. Okay, coming in at the end of the month, you've got the gold card. Ooh, the gold bars. Wouldn't you love that? Solid finances, investing, integrity, deep values. Your career could involve banking, long-term position, and satisfying work. Okay, so maybe some of you are involved in finance. We got that king of pentacles. Maybe you're going to be working for a lending and loaning institution in finance, or maybe you're involved in crypto, or maybe you're involved in investments. Whatever the case is, you are going to see that your integrity and you have deep values is what's going to be your ace in your pocket to secure this long-term position. Okay, it's work you like, and when you like your job, I always say pick a profession you like or love, because then getting paid is just a bonus. You don't mind getting up and going to it. Now, some of you, though, maybe feel trapped, okay? You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have now. So maybe some of you, because like I say, it varies for everybody, you may feel stuck in your job. Something might be happening here because the Tower comes in and that's sudden change, right? Something completely crashes down and now you're having to rebuild a new foundation. But the thing with this card is you're capable of doing that. And maybe your job, some of you, you may be finding that it may become redundant, or you're worried about the security of the job you're with and you feel stuck there, but you don't want to feel stuck there and you don't want to set yourself up for a fall. So you could be rebuilding a brand new beginning for yourself on the side. Okay, this is about doing something that you know will give you job security for good. And sometimes that's just being your own boss, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, if you have the capability of doing that. So you've got options here. While you're there, keep it on the QT, you can still be looking for another job elsewhere, okay? Well, my beautiful Leos, this is your general financial and career reading for the month of June. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful month. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Leos.